So, okay, I'm a Spanish tax resident with an American LLC. Should I pay taxes both in the US and Spain? How are the steps and procedures in that case? Any comments on that, Todd? Or- No?
Yeah, so I mean, I think that for a Spanish tax resident, it sounds like that you're definitely going to need to be reporting this income of the U.S. LLC to the Spanish tax authorities, and to the extent that you have a liability, you're likely to be on the hook for that. And again, this goes back to the idea that if that liability is more than what you might otherwise pay in the U.S., maybe there's foreign tax credits by which you're going to accumulate. But again, if you're not on a favored tax regime, then I would, which I don't know in this instance, if there would be some sort of combination between digital nomad visa as well as Beckham regime, and allowing you to plan around this. But I would think that if you're a Spanish tax resident and you have that LLC in the U.S., at minimum, you're going to want to be you're going to need to report that to the Spanish tax authorities, and there could be a liability on that.
Okay, gotcha. I think this is quite topical, not just in Spain, but both in Spain and Portugal. And I see a lot of debate around this topic online. And unfortunately, we see people representing themselves to be credentialed tax professionals actually offering it and selling it as a solution. And there have been cases in the equivalent of the tax court in Portugal that I've seen in Portuguese and in English, and I'm sure the same is in Spain. I've seen stuff in Ireland, in Israel, in France, in the UK. So this has been knocked down time after time after time. If it is that you have an LLC, particularly if it's a single member LLC, so you're basically perhaps a one person show, and you just use the LLC as a vehicle for isolating yourself from liability and invoicing your clients, marketing, or whatever. But the point is that it's you. There's no way you can rely on the treaty to treat it as dividends and get either reduced tax rates, or under the special under NHR and get zero tax. It doesn't work like that. It's you. So therefore, at the very best, it'll be treated as business income or maybe as personal income. But from a European perspective, it's not usually a tax filing opportunity. So that much is clear. Whatever income it is that you're earning, it definitely needs to be declared to both Spain and the US, unless, of course, as Scott said, you're under one of the special regimes. But it needs to be declared. Taxes will be paid in both. If your tax team knows what they're doing, you will not be double taxed. And this has nothing to do with the treaty, because most developed countries recognize the principle of foreign tax credits. So you get a credit to offset against what has been paid elsewhere. So typically you'll be paying the higher of the two jurisdictions is the quick way of wrapping your head around it. So that's a quick answer. If it is that your LLC income is pretty substantial, then you probably want to sit with a professional who understands both and look at some options from a planning perspective.
So if you're a 6, 7, or 8-figure investor, entrepreneur, or business owner who needs a tailor-made solution from a qualified team of professionals, we can help you achieve the international lifestyle, the freedom, and even the tax savings you're looking for. Visit us at htj.tax and live that international life.